Hey, Sack Guy here. Hey, today I got a kind of a cool little knife for you. It's a Gerber exchange blade, EAB. It's got a pocket clip on it. Body of it is all stainless steel. That's all I could find out on it. I'm guessing because most of Gerber's blades are made out of 420, that's what this is made out of. Backside's got a nail nick to open it. And go ahead and open it up. See that it's a liner lock. Got a little guard right here so you can choke up on it. But let's go over the specs on this real quick. Now closed, this is 2 7/8 inches, which comes out to 72 millimeters. And then the blade is 2 5/16 inches, which is 58 millimeters. The actual cutting edge from here to here is 1.5 inches, which comes out to 38 millimeters. This weighs in at 2.2 ounces, which is 62.3 grams. The overall length opened is 5 1/16 inch, comes out to 130 millimeters. And it is a 1/4 inch thick here at the back, and that is 6 millimeters. The contractor blades are just a hair over 1 millimeter. So, but the frame itself is a 1/4 inch thick. It's a nice sturdy knife, locks open, there's no wiggle to it. I have had this knife for years. They first came out in 2003, and I might have bought it back then. I keep this on my workbench, don't carry it around too much, even though when it's folded up, it does fit into your coin pocket of your jeans very nicely. This is a very secure pocket clip. A lot of times I'll clip it to the pocket, my shirt pocket, so I have it very handy when I'm out there in the garage or working around the yard or whatever, and I'm using this to cut string, twine, whatever. As you can see, it's got a couple of stains on it. No telling what I set it down in, but like I said, I've had this for years. And to change out the blade, there's a screw right here that you can take out, and you need a Phillips on this one. And of course I have that on my little mini champ that I have with me most of the time. And blade comes right out. Cool thing with the contractor blades is if the one end gets dull while you're using it, you can just turn it around. You don't have to worry about going looking for another blade. And on this guide, there's a guide. On this guard here, there's a V-trench, if you want to call it that, that'll hold your blade into to the proper position. It's very shallow, so darn it. The screw is tiny, so sometimes it's a little hard to get it in there. But as you can see, that blade can pop out of that guide fairly easy while you're tightening it, so you need to be careful with that. Just get it tightened down and you're good to go. As I said, no wobble in this puppy, and you got a good blade there. Now, one of the things I do is sometimes I'm out in the yard, don't feel like coming back in and looking for a blade. Kind of carry this around with me out in the yard with some of the different tools. It's a carbide tipped easy edge, and I'll just run this over the blade a couple times and sharpens it right back up, and I'm good to go. It only takes a couple swipes on it. And I also use this to sharpen up my shears and whatnot out there when we're clipping vines and whatnot. That's one of the main reasons I carry it around with me. But again, I can sharpen up this just to show how good it cuts. Just a regular piece of cardboard, and this is an older blade, so as you can see, works like a champ. It's a really handy little knife box cutter, basically. Again, I've used it to cut cordage, garden hoses, weeds, whatever. Just something you don't worry about if the blade breaks. It's real cheap to replace it. Well, that's about it. If you got any questions or comments about this. Oh, one other thing. Gerber talks about the pocket clip there as being a money clip. And I've seen some reviews on the site where people talk about using this as a money clip. Guess that would be pretty handy. Carry a knife and a money clip at the same time. But anyway, that's it. If you have any questions or comments about the Gerber EAB exchange a blade knife, please leave them below, and remember, always be prepared.